Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally going to be reviewing the brand new Chroma Crystal liquid eyeshadows from Natasha Denona. You guys have been asking me for these non-stop. I've been wearing them in some videos. I have been testing these out and I've gotten a lot of comments like, Mel, are you going to talk about these or not? But I am going to show you guys everything today. I bought, I'm almost dropped it. Almost did it. I bought all 5 of the shades. Originally, I was just going to pick up a few and test them out, but then I couldn't decide which ones I wanted, and I figured you guys would want to see all 5 of them swatched. So I went ahead and just went for them all. And I have been trying these out. Initially, the first one I tried out gave me a little bit of concern, so that's why I wanted to wait and actually give you guys a full-on review. The only one that I have not actually worn all day long is the purple one, but all the other ones I have worn and tested out. So I have a definite opinion on these, and I'm glad that I waited instead of just jumping into it because these are a little bit different than what I was expecting. So I am going to do eye swatches of all the colors. I am going to do this eye look. I wore this in my last video with Stephanie Marie. If you guys have not seen that collaboration video, make sure you go check it out. That was so much fun to do and I had such a pleasure working with her. But you guys liked this eye so much that I was like, oh, that's the one I'm going to do. So I'm going to create this eye using one of the liquid shadows and then I'm going to swatch all the rest. I'm going to have arm swatches and eye swatches. Okay, let me go ahead and get into the info on these. I'm gonna go ahead and dump these out of their case. So this is what they look like. You can see the component and everything right there. That's what they look like. And these retail for $25 a piece. And I'm trying to read the little print at the bottom of these. It says there is 8 milliliters of product in each one of these. For the information, it reads, Chroma Crystal liquid eyeshadows now feature a new lustrous formula which creates sensational next level sparkling effects with 5 edgy iridescent shades. Each shade is made with rich, saturated, high-quality pigments, dazzling chroma crystals, and luminous mineral pearls for the most comfortable, long-wearing liquid formula that you will love to layer or wear alone. It also claims to have some kind of flower extract that supports skin's natural lifting capabilities while smoothing the look of wrinkles. I'll get into that. Before I get into the eye swatches, I'm going to first show you guys all of them swatched on my daughter's arm in a little video. First we have Zone, then we have Moonstone, Abaid, Sienna, and Nightfall. All of these are really pretty and they definitely have a lot of shine to them. Now I'm going to show you guys me applying them to my eyes. First, I am applying Moonstone, and I'm just taking this on my Refer P21. It's very similar to the MAC 242, so you can see that one. Next is Abaid. I'm putting that on the other eye, and I'm just going to let you guys see these up close, zoom in, move around, you know, yada yada. And then I had to go in and try and take these off. Let me tell you, they are hard to get off. I was just using a wipe, a makeup wipe, and it took some effort. All I have on my lids is the Anastasia eye primer, and then I'm putting this right on top. Next we have Sienna. I applied that again with the same brush, and on the opposite eye, the purple one, which I have not used on its own before, and this is the shade Nightfall. So you can see all of these nice and up close. The last shade is Zone. That is the one that you guys did not see just by itself, but that's because I'm using it in today's look. This one is my favorite in terms of color. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this eye look, and then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on these liquid shadows. I'm going to start off with a Zoeva 227 and this shade right here. I am going to bring this directly above the crease and into the transition area. I already have my eyes set, or not set, I have them primed with matte, I can't speak. I am failing today. With Anastasia's eye primer, okay? Anyway, I'm just going back and forth windshield wiper motions with this and then slowly working it upward. I'm bringing it all the way from the outer portion of the eye all the way to the inner. Just blend, blend, blend. Sonia G Blender Pro in the shade right above the one we last used. I am going to start on the outer V, right here, packing it on, and then blending it upward. I'm going to bring it into the crease. I'm not going to take this all the way in. I mainly want to smoke out this outer corner. Bring about halfway or about 3/4 of the way into the crease. Same brush, and I'm picking up this brown shade. I am again going right on the outer corner. I am going to tap this over about half of the lid and bring it into the crease. Wayne Goss number 19, and now with the darkest shade in the palette, I'm going to tap this on the very outer corner and then wrap around into the crease area. I'm almost making like a little U or a V right here. I'm going to take my rougher brush in the lightest shade, just a little bit of that to highlight my brow arch. And now I'm going to go in with the Chroma Crystal Liquid Shadow in the shade Zone. Same brush, I'm just taking it right off the applicator. And I am going to start right here and then work inward. Just kind of tapping motions. Then going all the way up to the crease. Then tapping over the darkest shade. I have to be really careful with this one because if I add just a tiny bit too much with this shade, it is clumpy. So I just have to take my time and kind of blend it out. That's why I don't start right at the front, because if I have too much product right here, it really starts to kind of crumble. Not crumble and fall off, but like just looks chunky. So I just start in the middle of the eye and work upward and then bring it out into the inner corner, outward, yada yada. You get what I'm saying. Now I'm going to go back in with just a little bit of that dark shade again, and I'm going to go right over the edge of the liquid shadow. Sonia G Pencil Pro in this shade right here. I am going to apply this to the lower lash line, and then I'm going to go do my winged liner. I thought I was going to do it on camera, but I just can't. I really can't, you guys. So I'm going to have to go off camera and do my liner. And if you wanted to, you could add a bright highlight shade to the inner corner. I didn't, just because I don't want to add anything here to make it look like the liquid shadow is brighter than it actually is. All right, you guys, I went ahead, finished off the look, Milk Boss liner on the top inner rim, and then I used my Tom Ford eye defining pen to create my wing. And I'm so glad that I didn't try to do this up close, because I forgot that going over these, even though it's not really glittery, it is kind of chunky. So it's hard to get that straight line going over it. So I had to get really close to the mirror, but that's all I did. And then just mascara. There's no lashes or anything like that. For my thoughts on these, I'm kind of iffy with them. They're like hit and a miss at the same time. I really love the shade that I have on my lid today. When you're looking at it in the bottle, sometimes it looks a little bit gold and then it shifts and it has like this pink. And I just really like the different colors that it has in it, like the duochrome. But I try and put this on with a thin layer, and I still end up, when it's completely dry, it looks kind of crumbly. And you know, that's where I'm going to get into the line or wrinkle smoothing aspect. I don't think that that is true at all with any of these. The closest one would definitely be a Bade. I'm not sure if I'm a Bade. This is definitely the thinnest in texture, so it's going to go on the lid just a little bit smoother, but you still have to shear it out. None of these do I feel like work well whenever you try to apply the second layer. If you try and go in with a second layer, it's very crumbly. It makes your eyes, even if you don't have any fine lines or wrinkles, kind of do that crumbly eye look. These are beautiful shades, but I would suggest going with the Stila Shimmer and Glow. If you don't like the glitter and glow because of all the glitter, the shimmer and glows are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I don't know why, but I feel like Stila just has the best formula when it comes to liquid shadows. You know, out of all the ones I have used, Stila has definitely had the best ones. She's had some misses too. Stila is a she. Don't mind me. Stila has definitely had some misses too. I didn't like the mystery shades or whatever, but I don't know. I just don't think that these are really worth $25. They're pretty, but not a must have. If you do use them, I would just suggest you make sure and put a very thin layer. I think the purple was the most disappointing to me because I thought when I put it on the lid that it was going to be much more sparkly. And in all honesty, it was a little dull. I don't know if I need to mix it up some more because when I'm looking at it in the bottle, I can see a little bit of green shift in there, and I don't really see that on the eyes. It's almost, I don't know, it's like a purple black. It's okay. It's just okay. I liked Moonstone all over the lid with just a very natural eye. I wore that one time, but again, just keep it sheer. And if you keep it sheer, it's beautiful. But these are just kind of okay. I am not going to say don't get them, but I'm not going to say run out and get them either. I'm going to tell you that you just need to make sure that you don't layer them up. So, oh my gosh, I almost forgot to mention this. This is a positive thing. So the longevity on these, phenomenal. They are great. You're not going to end up having these running down your face or like sparkles or anything like that. I experienced that with none of these. Like I said, this is only one that I haven't worn all day. I tried to layer it up once on my eyes to see what would happen, but that's it. They last really, really well and they don't move. I even had trouble, like I said, trying to get the swatches off of my eyes when I was doing the video. So you don't have to worry about anything like that. You will get a little bit of crepey crackiness right at the front corner, but it still doesn't move. So I wanted to go ahead and mention that. Anywho, now I'm finally done talking. Let me know what you guys think about these. Do you like them? Have you tried them? Are you going to try them? And let me know which one was your favorite down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.